Those who study the paranormal and try to explain inexplicable phenomena undertake research and gather evidence to support their claims. They may consult with people who have experienced what they believe to be a haunting or another paranormal event, and their work typically involves conducting interviews to gain insight into the situation, spending time in the affected area, conducting tests using technology and specialized equipment, and recommending spiritual or medical treatment as appropriate. Here are the top 10 paranormal investigators of all time. Number 10. Amy Bruni and Adam Berry. Amy Bruni worked in the field of health insurance for 10 years before she made the courageous decision to pursue her passion and convert paranormal investigation into a full-time career. Now, she helps individuals reclaim their homes and lives from the mysteries of the unknown, and she draws on the more than 20 years of investigative experience she has accumulated over the course of her career. She has conducted studies on the dynamics of ghost hunting teams, spoken on the history of paranormal inquiry, and crossed the country to see some of the most haunted locations in the country. Bruni became a regular cast member on Ghost Hunters in 2008 and served as the team's historical researcher for 7 seasons. It was during this time that she became acquainted with Adam Berry, who would later become her partner in the ghost hunting group Kindred Spirits. A highly eerie encounter that took place in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, was the spark that kindled Adam's love and passion for the supernatural and all things occult. Following a substantial amount of time spent learning and researching the subject, he and his husband Ben Berry eventually established their own paranormal research team. Number 9. Dave Tango. Dave Tango, commonly known as Tango on Ghost Nation, is one of the most prominent paranormal authority in the world. He is best recognized for his roles as an investigator and tech manager on the popular television shows Ghost Hunters and Ghost Hunters Academy. Tango was always fascinated by secrets and the unknown when he was a child. This drove him to explore magic as a serious hobby, and it is still an important part of what makes Tango tick today. Tango's ghost hunting attitude is to never be afraid to attempt new approaches, and to always experiment in the field. Tango was trained by the best in the paranormal field, and he learned this concept from them. The things that admirers adore most about him, without a doubt, are his signature honesty as well as his sometimes peculiar curiosity. Number 8. Steve Gonsalves. After serving in law enforcement for more than 18 years, Steve Gonsalves transitioned into a career as a public speaker and lecturer specializing in the field of paranormal occurrences. As a prominent cast member of the popular television series Ghost Hunters, which includes the spin-offs Ghost Hunters Live and Ghost Hunters Academy, the paranormal investigator who works for Ghost Nation contributed to the explosion of interest in the paranormal that has taken place all over the world. Gonsalves began his work in the realm of paranormal studies at a very young age and is well educated in the topic as a result of his investigation of over 1,000 locations that are purportedly haunted. At the Rhine Research Center, he had the honor of collaborating closely with one of the most well-known paranormal investigators in the world, Dr. William G. Roll. Number 7. Jason Hawes. As a direct result of his work, the discipline of examining the paranormal has advanced to the point where it is now regarded as a phenomenon that occurs on a global scale. On Hawes' client list in the United States, you'll find law enforcement agencies, religious organizations, and government entities. Now, the pioneer responds to emergency calls from local paranormal investigators all around the country who have reached a dead end with their high-stakes personal cases on Ghost Nation. These cases are featured on the show. In addition to this, he is the creator of the Atlantic-Paranormal-Society.com, which currently holds the title of the most popular paranormal website in the entire world. In addition to this, he is the person responsible for the establishment of the TAPS family, a network of paranormal researchers that spans the world and has bases in more than 40 states in the United States and 14 different countries. Number 6. Marcus Harvey. Marcus is the sole father among the Ghost Brothers and is widely regarded as the most spiritual member of the band. He has the unusual capacity to provide calm and optimism to anxious families, and his innate sense of humor never fails to crack a smile on the face of even the most serious person. When Marcus isn't providing solace to a troubled family, he's at his Atlanta barbershop providing his famous customers with a compassionate ear, mad clipper skills, and old-school barbershop knowledge. Number 5. Juwan Mass. Because Juwan has such a big heart, he sometimes finds himself in the weirdest of situations. He is driven by a love for assisting others and is not afraid to put himself in dangerous situations in order to obtain information. The Eagle Scout is an explorer who was born with the spirit. Having said that, he is aware of the appropriate time to flee when things start to hit the fan. At the age of 12, he became interested in investigating the supernatural and going on ghost hunts. Dallin Spratt, who was also a member of the Ghost Brothers team, became a close friend of Mass since they both had similar backgrounds and a strong desire to find out more about the world. Number 4. Dallin Spratt. Dallin has a compulsive need to know everything there is to know about history, paranormal or otherwise. The businessman and fashion designer is the ringleader of the Ghost Brothers. He has his finger on the pulse of each case, and he knows exactly who, what, where, when, and why it happened. When he was just a small child, he had his first experience with the supernatural. He went to the funeral of a man who had been killed by gun violence, and when he woke up, the figure of the man standing over him was as plain as the day. It was the moment that he would never forget, and it was also the experience that cemented his friendship with his fraternity brother, business partner, and best friend Juwan Mass. Number 3. Jay Wasley. Wasley started out on Ghost Adventures as the sound mixer for the paranormal research team in the 4th season. Since then, he has progressed to become one of the show's audiovisual technicians and cinematographers. Wasley, along with the rest of the team, spends a significant amount of time throughout the seasons investigating allegedly haunted locales in an effort to collect proof that verifies the reality of the supernatural. In addition, he has worked as a camera operator for shows such as Paranormal Challenge, Netherworld, and Game On, America on the Travel Channel. Number 2. Aaron Goodwin. Aaron, who is affectionately known by many as a teddy bear, detests it when he is locked up by himself in storage areas or attics. You may also anticipate hearing him exclaim "dude" around 20 times throughout each episode. Aaron, who is never without a camera, accompanies the Ghost Adventures team as they travel to various haunted locations all around the world in order to document what they experience there. Aaron is originally from Oregon, but after moving to Las Vegas, he discovered that he had a passion for filmmaking and taught himself how to edit video and operate a camera. Number 1. Zach Bagans. Zach Bagans is not only the host of the show Ghost Adventures but also the principal investigator and an executive producer. Bagans and the members of his paranormal research team frequently venture to domestic and foreign locales that have a reputation for being haunted in order to look for evidence that can corroborate the reality of the supernatural. Bagans relocated to Nevada to seek a career in documentary filmmaking after graduating from film school in Michigan. Bagans was educated in Michigan. There, he became acquainted with another investigator from Ghost Adventures named Aaron Goodwin. Bagans established the Ghost Adventures crew in 2004, making it the largest paranormal group in the world at the time. The organization currently has thousands of members. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.